All right, Shalom. First off, and give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakudas. Want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and the sincere Shalom to all the Akim out here that's doing and pushing this work in truth and in sincerity. Okay, want to go on this video. Okay, it's titled "Don't Be Presumptuous." Okay, watch what you say and do in this ministry. Okay, which you cannot do and say whatever the heck you want to, okay, in this truth, this faith that we have. Um you have a lot of people who don't really understand, they're not spiritual, okay, of you know what is necessary, okay, um when it comes to teaching this truth, man. Okay. Shalom, shalom, Yabashon Zakata. Um, you have a lot of people who watch our videos, and they see how we speak, the manner, okay, that we come in as men, okay, and they they try to emulate it, okay, but you have to realize that um the things that we speak, okay, should be coupled with fear, okay, fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because the Lord could jack us up if we do or say the wrong things, okay. Um, now, um, I'm gonna get a couple of scriptures, man, on this thing. One of the main things, okay, of not being, because it's written in the law, okay, not being presumptuous about, okay, is the prophecies that we speak about that's coming along, you know. Um the scripture says we know in part, therefore we prophesy in part, okay. Um we could say you know what the scriptures say, you know, about breaking down like the MOTB, which is the which is charagma, okay, this the chip, okay. We could say that, okay, because that's the prophecies and that's according to the doctrine, okay, and that's what makes sense, but we don't want to add on to the word, okay, um and be found a liar, okay. uh this is the penalty, okay, according to the scriptures, for someone who does prophesy presumptuously, right? Which I'm gonna get the definition of the word presumptuous. Okay, it says of a person or their behavior failing to observe the limits of what is permitted or appropriate. Right. This is Deuteronomy 18 and 20. Okay. I started 19. Uh, it said I'm gonna start at 18. It says, I will raise them up a prophet from among their brethren like unto thee, and I will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak unto them all that I shall command him. Right? So the things that we do, the things that we say, these are commandments. Okay? Not suggestions. I always say that. Okay? It says, and it shall come to pass that whosoever will not hearken unto my words, which he shall speak in my name, I will require it of him. But the prophet which shall presume to speak a word in my name, which I have not commanded him to speak, or that shall speak in the name of other gods, even that prophet shall die. Okay, so if you speak something that the Lord didn't command you to speak, okay, uh, you giving glory unto, like, IUIC, we speak about them, you know, they're in danger of dying, man, okay, because the Lord is a jealous power, okay, and You got people who come into this thing and they want to be puffed up with pride. Okay, don't really know what this is about, and they think that they can you know they want to be the man who says uh the slickest thing, you know, uh so that they think that they're gonna get brownie points for that, you know, from the Lord. The Lord wants you to do the right thing and say the right thing. That's how you get the brownie points. Okay. Uh, but if you want to do that, you're in danger of dying. Okay. It says, and if thou say in thine heart, how shall we know the word which the Lord has not spoken? Right? When a prophet speaks in the name of the Lord, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass, that is the thing which the Lord has not spoken. But the prophet has spoken it presumptuously, thou shalt not be afraid of him. Okay? So I don't care how when you go into this word presumptuous, the synonyms, right? How overconfident you are, okay, how arrogant you are. And some people will say these things and have a a, a countenance with them, okay, that you know, when you see that face, it's like, yo, you really believe in that. You really think that, you are speaking the words of the Lord. You know, you really think that, you know, what you are saying is the right thing. Okay. Uh let me see. This is Ezekiel 3 and 7. It says, but the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me. For all the house of Israel are impudent and hard hearted. Behold, I have made thy face strong against theirs, and your forehead strong against their foreheads. Okay? As an adamant harder than flint, have I made thy forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. Okay? And when Jake is so because one of the words for the synonyms for presumptuous, they so forward, what say, bold, okay, uh in the way that they think, the way that they how they conduct themselves and what they say and do, okay, that they really be feeling as though that they right, you know, and that the Lord is on their side when they say these things, you know. uh See, a lot of people who don't have that fear of the Lord, you know, you gonna end up finding out that the Lord ain't on your side. Okay, if you don't humble down, okay, and uh you know uh bow down to what He says, man. Okay, because we don't. You might see us in Great Millstone get on other camps, okay, and you might see us say certain things, right? You might see us do certain things, right? But if you're not spiritual and you think that you can just do what other brothers can do, right? Then you got it messed up, okay? Now I'm gonna continue back into this word presumptuous, okay? Because you have people who come into this truth with that mindset, okay? And that's where um certain brothers, okay, that's been doing this thing, okay, are set up, okay, to nip certain things in the bud, okay, before because you think you're gonna just try to cross over if you new, Okay, you think you just gonna cross over and just do whatever the heck you want to do, you know? First off, we got agents and stuff out here, okay, and we gotta watch out for the flock, man. You know, because that rebellious spirit can rub off on other brothers, okay, and we've seen it. We've seen that happen. We've seen uh guys get rebellious because they see other people just saying and doing, thinking that they could just say and do whatever they want to. Okay, this is Second Peter 2:9. It says, "The Lord knows how to deliver the godly out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished." Okay, but chiefly, right, them that walk after the flesh and the lust of uncleanness and the despise government, right? You go into that word government, right? Govern means to control mental minds, okay? Controlling the minds, okay? So some people coming from the world, okay, didn't first off, we all have we've been, this is all these captivities wrapped in one, okay? And when we come into this truth, okay, especially if you've been here for a while, you have to get you have to cast away all that stuff, man, and become a new creature, okay, for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, okay, and you have to realize that we have an unclean spirit when you come into this truth. Okay, you come into this knowledge, you have an unclean spirit, and you're going to get rebuked, you're going to get checked. Okay, that's a part of the ministry, that's a part of what we do, it's part of what we go through. Okay, continuing to get checked and make sure that we are on point. Okay, uh and you can't buck up, you can't have a hard heart, okay, or hard head, okay, when it comes to it, okay. So, but some people who come into it, right, come into the knowledge, they um they see we getting on, we they see we rebuke, okay, they see that, we come raw, right, unadulterated, okay, not mixed with any substance, we coming straight from the scriptures, okay. But when it comes to government, right, when it comes to a brother saying certain things, right? They just look at him like he a nigga, you know, like he's just a regular man, okay? And these are the people who uh despise government, right? The brother that's been in this thing, okay, that's telling you, okay, for your betterment, you know, um, to make you a better man for the Lord, right? You don't like that, okay? Uh, some guys be wanting Jake to be soft spoken and stuff like that, you know. It says presumptuous are they, right? These are the people who come in and they just think that they can just say and do whatever they want to, okay, and interject whenever they want to, you know. You got to learn proper manners, proper etiquette when you come into this thing, man. You know, it says self-willed, right? They just want. Let me get that word self-willed, because a lot of Jake don't be caring about doing what the Lord say. Self-willed, obstinately doing what one wants in spite of the wishes or orders of others, right? And that's, the orders of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and then you got the orders that's in the camps. Okay? Uh the wishes and the orders of the brotherhood, okay, which is the government that's going to be in the world to come. Okay, that Jake don't get that. They just look at this guy um that has a garment on, right? Oh, this is nigga. I don't know him, you know. But yeah, you want to join up with the camp. You want to um uh push the word, right? You want to come out and hear the word, right? But you don't want to pay attention when certain brothers speak. You don't want to listen. You know, this is towards certain people who end up being newcomers. Okay, that want to learn. Okay, it says they are not afraid to speak evil of dignities. Okay, now let's get this word dignity. Okay, or dignities. Okay, the state or quality of being worthy of honor or respect. Okay, a high or honorable rank or position. Okay, so you have ranks, orders in the camp. Okay, that that the Lord set up. Okay, the Lord set up these men. Okay, which if you are the head of a camp, right? That's an honorable position for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know, but some Jake don't respect that. You know, because they don't respect order. Okay, but that's an honorable position for the Lord. Okay, and it's from the Lord. Okay, I remember there was a guy. His name was GMS Lion of Judah, but he wasn't in GMS, right? He was a guy that was in Baltimore. Okay, and he said this about our camp. He said the apostles set up the brothers in Baltimore, but the Lord set me up, and he's no longer here. He's no longer. I'm not saying here. He's still around, but he's no longer pushing his truth. Okay, he done gave up on his truth. So the Lord set you up. You know, the Lord set you up to do that, and then too, like to just say the apostles, um, you know, set us up, shows that that's not spiritual. Okay, to be thinking all them, yeah, the Lord, the apostles just met these guys. They must have knew these people. They must have been their cousins or something, guys that they worked on the job with, and they just set them up to be a camp leader. No, it don't work like that, man. You know, it don't work like that. First off, you think that they're apostles because they just do and say whatever they want to in the Lord's ministry? That don't make no sense. This is Deuteronomy 17 and 10, right? It says, and this is according to the law, right? Which all these things that we do should be according to faith, right? It says, and thou shalt do according to the sentence which they of that place which the Lord shall choose shall shew thee, and thou shalt observe to do according to all that they inform thee, right? According to the sentence of the law which they shall teach you, and according to the judgment which they shall tell you, right? So it could be a certain judgment. It says thou shalt do. Okay? So if it's a judgment that comes down, right, of what you should do, then that's what you should do. Okay? Because that proceeds from the Lord. Okay? Thou shalt not decline from the sentence which they shall shew thee to the right hand nor to the left. Right? And it's for your betterment. Right? It says, and the man that will do presumptuously and will not hearken unto the priest that stands to minister there before the Lord thy God, or unto the judge, even that man shall die, and thou shalt put away all evil from Israel. Okay? That's going to the law. Okay. Now I'm gonna get this. This is our Second Corinthians 10 and 1. It says, um, Paul defends his authority, or Paul describes himself, right? Under subheaders. It says, now I, Paul, myself beseech you by the meekness and gentleness of Yahweh, right? Who in presence am base among you. So he says what in presence, right? I'm I'm base, which that means low, timid, okay. Uh get that word, okay. Get that word base. Of a lowly condition, low degree, okay, brought with low grief, depressed, humble, okay, humble, okay. When I'm in presence with you, I'm humble, but being absent, am bold towards you, okay. Get that word bold, okay. It says of good courage, okay, of good cheer, okay. Things that we say, we confidently and boldly say these things, but it's humble, we humbly say these things, man, you know. And one of the things that we humbly say, as much as we speak about the elect, is Lord willing, we are a part of the elect, because we don't know whether we are the elect or not, man. You know, the Lord could be uh using us, which He is using us, is a vessel, you know, but He could just be using us to teach these things, right, to someone who may be presumptuous, so that they learn, okay, and then just take us out, man. You know, the Lord could do whatever the heck He want to. You know, we just pray that the Lord have mercy on us. Okay, it says, "But I beseech you that I may not be bold when I am present with that confidence." Okay, so we don't want to have to be in that mind of being straight up courageous and thinking, that we gotta what's the word, we got to put that hammer down, lay that hammer down, man. You know, we in fear about the things that we do and say, man. You know, because we don't want to we don't want to make mistakes, man. And then sometimes too, we make, because you got different jakes who operate different. You know, you may say something or do something, right, and it might come out wrong or whatever, right? And then you think about it, and you come around to it, and you apologize, or you try to correct that, you know. It says, but yeah, some people, they just are so used to doing certain things a certain way that is like second nature to them, or it's just natural to them to just do uh what they do, you know. Some Jake is just, Jake, and that's just you gotta accept certain things with certain brothers, because certain brothers just got certain spirits with them, you know. That's another thing that some guys gotta realize, you know. Some Jake just got different spirits, man, you know. And you might think that oh man, why he just doing whatever he want to do then, why he could just say whatever he want to say, you know. You gotta worry about yourself, man, you know. It says, but I beseech you that I may not be bold when I am present with that confidence, right? Wherewith I think to be bold against some which think of us as if we walked according to the flesh, right? You got people who think that we, um, like when we get on these camps, like it's like we camp banging or something like that, man. You know, like how gangbangers are, you know. I think they kind of, cooled down as far as the gang beef. So I'm not sure. I never really was into the gang culture, but from what I've heard, through history, is that if you was caught wearing the wrong flag, or you know you they reliable to try to beat you up or kill you or whatever, you know. See, we don't walk according to the flesh. We don't have we go out there on the streets. This is deeper than just cussing people out, man. you know it's deeper than just trying to get the women. you know this is deeper than trying to be the guy, Mr. Breakdowner. you know it's just deeper than that. Okay, we have a purpose. We have something, a goal that we're trying to achieve, you know which is salvation. Okay, and the humble, the meek, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth, man. you know the meek are the ones who is going to follow and do what the Lord wish and command us to do, man. And we're going to say what the Lord, he said these things. So that's what we're going to say. Okay, he told us to do it. That's what we're going to do. We're servants, man. Okay, unprofitable servants. Okay, because hey, guess what? We could be saying these things and don't get nothing out of it. You know, we don't know whether we have the elect or not. Okay. It says, "For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh." Okay, so you know we we don't think like how these people out here do. Okay, that's in their mind. Okay, but that's not in this ministry. So with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to say shalom till next time.